Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Hello, all.
What's up, Phillip?
That is back.
Yo!
What's up, Beefhead? And Matt Edwards together, the dynamic duo.
Welcome. I have absolutely no idea what we're talking about.
It doesn't even matter.
I don't care, baby, because the beef cabin and the Who Shack comes together and
It's like the Defenders.
It's like Hulk Hogan and the Macho Man all in one thing. It's just like, I told you, brother, it will be you and me this autumn coming here on the Real Ruins Cast. Rise.
Hell, that's truly frozen over. Dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria.
Yeah. Phillip is Lady Elizabeth, and what can you say?
I'm not part of your core. I'm not part of your core.
Now we just need, this world needs a G doctor now.
See. What you'll find out is when you upload it, when Mr. 212 uploads his videos, because the thing is, he doesn't do that many, Matt. Well, he doesn't do that many, so you may not have noticed.
I've noticed. Believe me.
I basically in a previous recording, I said that basically what it is that there may be a pay-per-view boxing match with you and me in a ring and everything like that, like KSI and.
Did you ever think about 2 years ago that this would ever happen?
Because the thing is, in a boxing ring, you'd probably kick my ass. You'd run me over and everything like that. You've got the power chair and everything like that. It'd just be, you must, you've got like the ghetto bounce function and everything like that.
It's like the Defenders coming together.
He'd be there like rocking a fucking. He'd be like fucking flossing in the chair.
Don't choke, Phillip. Jesus.
Oh
my God.
Well, it's just like
It'd be like Fortnite, but in like on a Matrix Lord 212 channel.
It's like you think to yourself, you don't know if you can do this, but then you get in there and it's just like riding a bike.
It's just like crack, isn't it? It's like heroin. It's just Moorish. Matrix Lordish.
Matrix Lordish.
What kind of drug would Matrix Lord be? I don't know what kind
I have no idea.
Gateway drug.
It was something that would make you go to church on a Sunday and be very wholesome.
Wow.
You wouldn't want anybody talking about Tom Baker's erections on.
It'd be hard work. It would be hard working, but it'd love Pyramid of Mars. It would be that. It would be.
At least this is still a cast where we can still all acknowledge that the governor is evil and not just misunderstood.
Tech for life.
Misunderstood.
He's misunderstood. Well, hang on a second. Which one are we on? 1405. So, do I make this to a 6 now?
We're doing everything show, so it's actually.
Oh
my God! It's 1,666.
Oh, good Lord. Okay,
wow.
Hang on.
1666.
Oh, here we go. Safari Dan with the hat is
oh my God.
Matt, I love you, bro.
I love you too, Beef. Believe me. This is part of the reason why I'm here.
This inside my.
You should come to my house. I will adopt you.
I'm waiting for it, Daddy.
The thing is, I don't know what the freight cost on Matt Edwards is. It's probably astronomical.
Freight cost. Well, the thing is, as you know, for the past few years, I've been in desperate need of a mom. So
yeah, that's it. Yeah, hey, look, my womb is wide open. But the thing is, how the fuck am I going to fit your chair in the overhead compartment? I've got no clue.
Well, don't they
we need to get you a chair like Professor X. Or a hover chair or some shit.
Matrix, don't try to humor me. You would be astonished at how many people over the course of my life have said, you need to put hot rod flames on your chair.
Listen, if we can have robots this week, why can't we have hover chairs, damn it?
Yeah, well, I mean, you can get to work on your other chairs as soon as you get to work on stem cell research, but...
Oh, snap!
That's true. You're right.
I mean, if you actually
I love the way Matt Edwards drops that bomb. It's just like, boom!
Speechless.
Oh, that's right.
Glorious. No.
Look,
Oh, that's right.
look, I'm not saying he's tap dancing, but it's close.
Wow.
I should probably shut my mouth before the first-time viewers of this cast start to think.
Who else is invited to this party?
I don't care, man. Matt Edwards is here, my bro, man.
That's cool, man.
I think that's
Never thought I would see this.
You know, I like seriously.
I saw Matt Edwards. I saw Matt Edwards on that video 2 weeks ago and said, "I miss my Matt Edwards.
Like I wasn't gonna do this.
I miss my Hushak.
Be a beef. I kid you not. Like when he sent me that invite, he said, "Do you want to do a cast?" And I was thinking about it. And then he said, "Oh, but Beefhead's here." I thought, what?
Ding 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 ding. Yeah. I'll take beef for 500, Alex.
There you go.
But it's like real. You got Beefhead where?
Beefhead's what?
What is head?
With Matrix, really?
What is head?
What's the matter with me?
Yeah.
That guy. That effing guy.
I'm going over to you, Turd Ferguson. What is head? Yeah.
What?
Okay.
The Pandora is open. The Hall of Travesties.
Okay,
the Nightmare Child. The Never Been.
Enough with the pleasantries. What are we actually discussing on this train?
Why we hate the topic for tonight is why we hate Matt Edwards.
Well, any reason, number one, I'm white. I'm single.
Well, basically, what it is there's been a lot of speculation, a lot of articles that I've seen online, Digital Spy, Deadline, BleedingCool.com, and everything like that, saying there is a possibility that the Hushak may be returning at the end of 2018. And I wanted to get it from the horse's mouth. Would there be a Hushak coming at the end of the year?
Well, you see, like, it's kind of like whenever you ask Robert Plant, is Led Zeppelin reuniting? And he'd say, I don't know if there's a point to bringing back the Hushak when we've said all we could say. You know, when we've already done that, we've already lived it. Maybe it's just we just moved on. You know, you have all the old cast if you want to reminisce. Just up and on like an old album. You know.
So, is there any truth to the rumor that the Hushak may be dead?
I mean, it's not the same without our friend Pissy. You know, I couldn't do a Hushak reunion without Pissy there. So it's like. Is it really the Hushak without him? I don't think so.
I don't know. Yeah, that's it. Maybe that's it. What we need is a rooftop of a building somewhere.
I mean, but that doesn't mean like it's like when how can I relate this? What's a good comparison? It's like when Watch Mr. Wizard was canceled, there was eventually Mr. Wizard's World. Maybe there's a different kind of Matt Edwards podcast in the future. It won't necessarily be called.
Okay. In 2018 or 2019?
Well, that's it. Do you know the way the world is changing? Renewable sources, energy, property development, and everything like that. Yeah, the Hushak is no more. It could be fracking. Who fracking would be the way to go.
Maybe
who? Who knows?
You know, maybe this new Hushak will be. It'll endeavor to be more progressive, more inclusive. I could try to find a.
I could wear a wig.
Could it be diverse? Could it be diverse?
I could try to find a person of color to go.
I will draw the line at blackface.
Whoa! Here we go again.
Oh my god!
I would just like to go on record for the viewers watching. That is not what I said.
No, that is what I'm saying. It's unacceptable under any way, shape, or form.
Yeah. But no, I think
we're all
honestly, you know, like I told Matrix's air the other night. I said a few weeks ago, my friends who were very interested in Super Smash Brothers wanted to do a podcast, but they didn't know how to do it. So they came to me. It's like, do you have any experience with podcasting? And I told them, well, it's funny you should say that because in a past life, You know,
Matt Edwards announced for Smash Brothers.
exactly.
Running over the competition.
But like I told them, like, here's how you do it. Here's a good program to do it. Here's a good format to do it. And then they got it all lined up, like, tell us when you want to come on. And then it was like hours before showtime, and all of a sudden, like, I was all geared up to do it. And then for whatever reason at all, I started having a flashback. You know, it was like Vietnam. All that drama, all that pressure. It's like, I can't do this, so I declined at the last minute. But here I am, and of all people, it's Matrix Lord to pull me out of the darkness.
Anyway, so
wow.
He should be telling us actually what we're talking about, apart from just having our big man love stuff.
I'm actually just really happy you guys are here, so.
I mean, I guess this is really a part of it. This is probably the most complete reunion type cast we've had in a while, I guess. I'm not sure. I don't know what you guys have been up to.
I don't care. I love Matt Edwards. I've got a tattoo.
I love you too, Beef.
I've got a tattoo of Matt Edwards on a place, but I'm just not comfortable showing it on camera.
Wow.
You should get it in more places, Beef. Why just one?
Sometimes the legs are bent, sometimes the legs are straight.
Well.
But they're never fully functional. That's the key.
Yeah, just like my penis.
Jesus.
Okay.
Hello.
I would actually like to go on record and just say that I don't plan on really being hyped this season for Doctor Who. Nothing against Jodie Whittaker. It's just not grabbed my fancy at all this season so far. Like, it's not.
You are not unique in your standpoint, man.
It's not made me go, you know what? I think this is going to be a good season. I need to watch this. I've not had that inkling yet.
Like there has been everything so far that I have experienced has been.
Hayden!
Oh, hey, Hayden.
Oh, my fucking.
Oh, my God.
Is that
Jesus, did someone take a small child and then, like, inflate his head slightly?
Holy fuck!
Oh, my God, dear.
Oh, my God. It's like watching American History, American Horror Story repeats. But, yeah. It's like someone grew up and got a real job and then took down the Doctor Who posters.
Did you see my face right now?
Fucking hell. I'm just having flashbacks. Yeah. Mr. Edwards said something about non-flashbacks. It's like, oh, Jesus, H. Christ on the bike.
It's fucking Hayden. I can't believe it.
Calling with my computer. Give me a second.
Yeah, all right, it's Modern Age Nerd here. You fucking arseholes.
Wow.
Doctor Who shit.
Funny that all it took to get him to show up was a snide comment about Doctor Who, and suddenly he's all about it.
Wow.
Oh, look there.
Oh, my God.
Now it looks like he's in a prison cell.
Hayden, didn't you just randomly Skype message me, once over a couple months ago?
Yeah, I did.
I
pop in the Skype sometimes, but
Hang on a second. How old are you now?
22 almost.
Oh, okay. You can be illegally arrested then.
Well, there's been a lot of coming. Not like anybody didn't expect.
Look. I think this should actually be recorded as the nostalgia class number one. The nostalgia class.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't call
I
this.
retitled it.
This is the
nostalgia.
The nostalgia cast number one is Sammy thinks you're sexy. Sammy thinks you're hot.
We getting Sammy Carter in here or what?
It would be nice,
you know what?
but I don't think it will ever happen. But it would be nice.
Sluts.
Look. Even up until recently, I played my kids the record and said, "Do you remember this?" As a Sammy thinks he's a naughty boy. And I love Sammy, and it's sort of like and not being funny, Sammy. I was in contact with Sammy recently. That I may meet up with Sammy sometime in the near future.
Very nice.
Oh my God! You got to bring him into the cast and bring him out of hiding.
Literally in a real life scenario, me and Sammy Carter. It's like the North and the South Pole meeting all in one place. It's
Oh my God!
It's an earthquaker.
All it would take to get this more complete for me is to have Mike Shannon just popping out of nowhere. Hey guys.
It would be
Right,
nice.
okay.
How'd this all come together?
I drank a lot of whiskey.
There you go.
I don't like. I think the ruins of Ghost.
I saw Mr. Edwards 2 weeks ago on a Matrix Lord 212 cast, only available on YouTube. Books are available in stores. And
Well, you know, what happened was I was initially hesitant to join that cast because I thought, you know,
so I heard.
I should probably clear it with the rest of the guys so they don't think I'm fucking just jumping sections.
I need to check with the Lords of YouTube. No, they say it's good. Yeah.
Well, I didn't want you to think that it's like, fuck, he's been gone for months and now he's showing up on his show. What's going on? You wouldn't show up on the Omega Files. What the fuck is wrong with you?
No, yeah, other podcasts are available and everything like that. But someone said you were doing voiceover. You said by your own volition that you were doing voiceover work. I thought it was for Eastern European porn movies, and the and everything like that. And all of a sudden, there's Hayden, all grown up, 17-year-old young lad, and everything like that, finding his way in the world. Maybe, touching his first beer, and it's Australia. It's how they do things. And
what's Hayden's take?
And now he's taken all his posters off his wall and lives in a magnolia shell.
I live near the beach now. I live in a completely different house.
You're living Are you living on your own or with your mum?
No, I'm still with the folks.
Still with the folks.
Does make a good point in that there is a lot of free space for good posturage there. You should probably work on that wall.
Oh, I've got some stuff going on with some.
I just can't believe how bald you look, and you're only 21. Jesus. Yeah.
Well, look at me. I'm 27. Look how bald I am.
Your teeth are looking fine.
You look fine.
No different. Because beef don't crack, yo.
Yeah.
By the way, is everything going okay with you health-wise, Beef? I didn't really get a chance.
We're live.
Yeah, we're recording stuff. Yeah, I'm fine and dandy and groovy. And do you know what? It's just there's a lot of love in the room.
Just
live.
Sure,
You guys look great, though.
No.
By the way.
Thanks.
We're not live. Okay.
No, we are live.
Well, we are.
Well, it's recording. But...
Yeah, it's recording.
I can hear the unsubscribing going on as we speak.
Oh, stop it!
You can hear his sub counter going up and up.
I want to
Maybe.
I want to get Hayden's take on Jodie and the trailers and all that.
What are you laughing for?
What's so funny about that?
What are you talking about? Hayden's 21. He doesn't watch that Doctor Who shit anymore.
No, that's not. So, when was the last time I did a cast with everyone?
Last time
I fucking frequently with Joe, but
3 years ago, 4 years ago, at least, man.
So Series 8 was.
You probably didn't have hair in places where there shouldn't have been hair before.
Yeah, that's a great point. No, but Series 8 was all right. Series 9 was awful, and that was kind of when I pulled out. I was like, this just sucks. The dragon thing they had in the Viking episode, that was just awful.
Dude, for me, it was the flying fucking diner. That's what I said.
Diner in space. Yeah.
So I tuned back in Series 10. I liked it. So I'm on board now.
It worked as a series reboot.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you actually got to see the Doctor doing fucking intelligent Doctor shit, like
Series
teaching
10.
in university.
The pilot was a pilot and reboot in all and name.
Mm-hmm. And then the next series rebooted again.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. But...
And I swear to God, it seems like they're making her a Matt Smith spacewalker archetype, and I hate that shit. I've always hated that shit.
The trailer.
Yeah, talk about the trailer.
Yeah,
the one that came out the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on, go for it, son.
With the same music they had for The Bachelor over here. That's the song they used for The Bachelor this year.
Yeah, because the thing is, you get this. Because the thing is, you get this at Monday when you finish college. When no one else is going to watch it.
Yeah, it comes out on Monday, 5:45.
5:45. Yeah.
Yeah. No one's going to watch that.
It's got that It's got that prime time slot. But but you can watch Whovians afterwards.
Yeah, there you go. I don't know the trailer. Oh, look, I don't want to say too much negative stuff, but I really liked the first trailer that came out, even though it was nothing. It was just like a BBC Christmas promo with stuff disappearing. It was a bit weird. This one sucked. It was pretty awful, I thought. It was so generic. It's like, it was as if like we hadn't been watching this show for the past 11 years since it came back. Like it's like that didn't happen. And it's like they've taken 5 steps back in terms of budget. It looked way cheaper than any of the recent seasons.
I think it looked way more expensive, but was way more generic.
Yes, like the planets, the vistas on the planets were just kind of different color red, different color blue. Like there was nothing eye-gougingly exciting. There was no monsters. Have you seen any monsters from this new season yet?
No.
I haven't seen a single
creature.
If I could jump in here, I'll just say that at least they're fucking going to other planets.
They did with Wings of Akaten.
Oh, don't even try. That was just pathetic.
Come on.
A lot of Doctor Who is now like really pathetic these days. You notice that?
There were 3 different monster type images that you saw in the recent trailer. If you kind of paid attention, you had the kind of like electric ball thing, the funny.
The guys with the hoods, and then
you got the ribbons.
I still can't get like a gist on the vibe and the overall tone of the season. I don't know if it's aimed at young kids or it's going for a dark
boobs. There you go.
There's nothing to set it apart.
Yeah, there's nothing that's actually selling me on the show. It's just there's a bunch of aliens and a woman.
It's generic. You could say it's timeless. You could say it's whatever any other show that has space, time, whatever involved in it. But
dude, even her little sting at the end, would you all be my new best friends? It's like they do this every fucking Doctor. Why are you doing that?
I will tell you what. I'll tell you what's missing. I'll tell you what is missing from that trailer. And it doesn't necessarily have to be an interior shot. It could be an exterior shot. But if you want to associate it with, for getting the music, is a TARDIS.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. Yeah, I agree with that.
Bingo. It's missing the TARDIS.
There's nothing.
You think there's any specific reason why they're not showing it yet?
Right there at the
There
end.
was a weird article today that said something
because
about...
they're too obsessed with an interior as opposed to the exterior.
Yeah.
Well, there was this article from the Nerdist today saying that what if they just want to do away with the TARDIS altogether to make it even more epic?
Oh, so
Which-
we're going to turn it into Quantum Leap?
Yeah. Ironically, you make a valid point there. It's quantum,
Well,
That's coming back, by the way.
I mean, if you want to get real technical, I believe there's some certain big Finish arcs where the Doctor hasn't had his TARDIS.
Yeah, because when I first started listening to the 8th Doctor,
Yeah,
it was like the 3rd or 4th episode when he had lost the TARDIS.
Yeah.
yeah.
So as long as they reintroduce it at some point, I don't.
It's at the bottom of her handbag. End of story. The keys are at the bottom of her handbag. It's there with the lipstick or whatever. Yeah, she can't find it.
Give me that fanny pack. Come on. Let's
I mean, if you want me to be really sexist, I could just say it's another case. I could just say it's another case of women always misplacing things.
Oh my God.
I just can't believe I'm in the same room as Matt Edwards and Modern Age Nerd. I'm fangirling.
It's incredible. It's just incredible.
I'm
Like I
fangirling.
said, all we need now is
It's luckily my camera cuts off here. It really is.
I think aren't we talking about Daniel on that standpoint?
Oh, stop it.
Oh, no.
I still remember when he asked me about Captain Janeway.
I'll just say this: Janeway's real hot.
Beaver
Real
Rivers.
Nudians.
He remembers. Beefhead Farms remembers.
Here's a question.
Yes.
The fanny pack. Is the Doctor actually a local drug dealer when she crashes? Is there some sort of opening plot where she's dealing drugs out of the fanny pack on the corners of London?
What the hell?
Could be.
No, because there's
Wait,
no
I must have missed this somewhere. What? The Doctor has a fanny pack now?
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
Fanny Pack, where have you been?
Hey, look, Batman had a utility belt. The
It's
Doctor
like
now
they're-
has a.
It's like they're trying to make her suck.
Well, it's because
Well,
Scott's
wait a minute now. I used to have Fanny Pack back in the day all the time.
Exactly.
What, are you saying are you saying you don't have one now?
Well, then again, I didn't get any dates or anything, but
Dude, it was bad enough that her first costume made her look like freaking Morg, and now they're doing this. What?
Fanny pack, fanny pack.
well, that's not, what's the British word for fanny pack? It's
A
bum
bum
bag.
Bum bag.
Okay.
Yeah.
A bum bag.
The Matt Edwards word for it is bullshit.
Oh my God, Rick! I don't know where to open Sonic.
Jesus.
Oh,
I'm
jeez,
still
Rick.
wondering one thing though: is her Sonic bra gonna be bought at the same place in which Madonna used to get her?
Children.
Like a virgin.
God. Was it like a prayer?
I thought Beefhead was going to reach up counter for a nice big glass of whiskey after that comment, but
I haven't really looked into it, but episodes generally that's something I like to look into before the season starts, getting a gist on what's going on each week. Are there any titles or are there any certain details about each episode? And how are we getting 10 episodes and then Christmas, or we're not getting Christmas?
We are getting Christmas special.
Okay,
Thank
well that
God.
kind of sucks because every Christmas special has been dog's balls since the beginning of time. It's just a filler piece of shit. That's just
I was actually upset when I thought we weren't going to have a Christmas special.
Christmas was always on the cards. It's too much of a big money draw. Yeah.
I did like the fucking Translore one, whatever one that was called. I like
was that the one where
Simon
she
the
whispered
Doctor?
into the crack? Give
Simon
him
the
some
Doctor.
more regenerations. Give him, just throw him some more.
Help
Yes.
him save the future. Do it.
Hold on, guys.
That was so weak. Like, they would not reveal themselves at any cost, but as soon as she says, trust me, they just, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Well,
would you like a Werther's original?
Well, wouldn't you listen to what Clara said, being that she's the one that convinced them to save Gallifrey in the first place? And wouldn't they know that? That she's the one that saved Gallifrey, the Time War? She convinced them not to push the button?
Oh yeah, you want to take this one? It's fucked. Look,
she was an awful character.
the biggest curse has been of recent times has been, or you could say this of Moffat. And the thing is, Stephen Moffat will be, as much as he will be maligned,
Rightfully so.
easy tiger in the grand aspects of time, and you get Chibnall now, who will be the bitch boy of the moment. It wasn't all bad. The only thing is that one thing he didn't know was when was the right time to go. It wasn't the right. Yeah, he misjudged the right time to go for Rory and what's her face?
Amy.
Yeah, Amy. Misjudged the right time to go for Clara. Now, whether that's bowing down to sixth floor pressure, or whether it's seeing what people are saying, but yeah, they should have gone long before. You probably would have had another companion in that whole space. Bill probably deserved more than one season.
I agree.
Bill probably would have come in earlier, and Bill with 2 seasons with Capaldi would have been a better arc.
Yeah.
And you would have felt that the Bill departure that you got as hard as it was when she went, you probably would have felt that more had there been more grounding to it than one season.
If Series 10 was Series 9 and then there was a whole other series.
You had to over that arc, you would have felt that more. You would have felt that more.
I was all for Capaldi, because I was kind of off Doctor Who, probably a year and a half ago. And I was like, get rid of it.
Discovered girls and,
I'm nearly 40. Now
Yeah,
it's
you
time to
discovered the art of Australian shit posting on the internet.
drinking in the park.
Last
I was doing
thing
that stuff before I came on here years ago.
Oh, wow.
riding
How
kangaroos.
old were you? Remember when we did I did the cast with you. It was the before you.
Hey, look, we don't need to get into ages. Look,
Yeah, that's true.
It could be the internet watching.
All right.
That's true. I was 9.
FBI, freeze! What?
Yeah, right.
Don't worry, we've got it.
It's ancient history. Is the
Yes.
4 billion years ago.
That's what Kevin Spacey said. It's ancient history now. I now live as a gay man.
Oh no!
Oh my God!
No! No!
I'm just watching Baby Driver again.
Oh no. I can't watch it now.
Oh God!
Crazy.
Too hard.
Good movie though.
I don't mean to digress, but did you see those Joker photos?
Yes.
So this is an everything show. So I'm like, I know I'm months and months late for this, but I have to ask the opinion of these fine people because I haven't conversed with them in some time. Beefhead, did you like Infinity War as much as I did? I liked Infinity War as much as I did.
I liked Infinity War.
And I like The Last Jedi.
Wow.
Oh.
We can't be friends.
Right.
Well,
And I loved Solo too.
I still haven't.
Solo's good. I'm saying, yeah, it had I had my issues with it, but to me it deserves.
I watched Infinity War in the cinema, and yeah, do you know what? As a aspect of filmmaking where you've got so many pieces on the chessboard and you manage to get them all in a row and everything like that, hell, that's impressive.
To me, what was so impressive about it was...
Fanboys will always pick holes in anything or whatever, but you're making a dramatic 2-arc movie, so I get what they're doing. And that is impressive. And when you have 10 years worth of lore and you're cramming into one movie with all their moving pieces, that's a hell of an achievement.
And especially when, whenever they're on screen, it feels like whatever hero of the minute's on screen. So, like, when the Guardians are on screen, it feels like a Guardians movie. When Captain America's on screen, it feels like one of his movies. Yeah. Nobody seems to really take up too much of the spotlight.
You want to ask me? It feels like one movie.
Yeah.
It still feels like a cohesive.
If you ask me about Last Jedi is tough because you're trading on nostalgia. The previous, Force Awakens was trading on nostalgia. This movie, the equal point, is trading on nostalgia. It's going to have pluses. It's going to have minuses because you are you're working on the court of public opinion. I get what they're trying to do, but if you're a fan of everything, no one wants to see Luke go out like that.
Yeah.
Any fanboy who says, would you rather see someone? Yeah, it's like saying, you want to see Butch and Sundance just going out and saying, "Hey, yo, we give up," or going out in a blaze of glory. You'd rather watch them go out that way, to be honest.
It's like Rocky 4 going into Rocky 5. Basically.
Yeah.
You want to see Rocky cutting cold cuts and Adrian working in the pet shop, or you want to see them rich in the mansion with the championship belt?
No, I want to see James Brown jump up and say, "Apollo Creed, don't worry, I've got this."
Right.
Honestly, I doubt most of the young viewing audience knows what Rocky 5 is. So
I don't think even makers knew what Rocky 5 was.
I mean, I don't even think Stallone knew what Rocky 5 was. But,
you want me to put the injections where?
Come here, Adrian, I'll violate you like a parking meter. That was actually a line that was written.
Speaking of messes, how about everything going on at DC? That is an absolute wreck.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, Joaquin Phoenix looks great as a Joker, though.
Yeah,
we've
but
we've got 1 minute 16. Let's have Hayden's
movie.
Let's have Hayden's what the fuck DC cast.
Yeah. Okay.
Come on, I need to see him before he has to go to school again.
We got Leo in a minute.
Yeah. All right, so I'll create a new one, guys.
Yeah. I want to see
the everything show.
You need to start. You need to start paying for this shit, Matrix.
Yeah, that's it.
We need to build the payroll.
I work by the hour, motherfuckers.
That's all right. All right.
It's expensive.
Okay.
Let's go. Take it. Bye for now.